In this video, I'm going to be showing you a new method to a money glitch that can make you nearly $2 million in under 5 minutes. This glitch is also completely solo and it is very easy to do, so I highly recommend that you take full advantage of this glitch before it gets patched. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you step by step on how to do so. Like always, this video will only be available for about 48 hours due to Rockstar's copyright strikes on money glitches, so I highly recommend you go and join my free Discord. The link is in the description. Over there I can give you help on any of the glitches that you're having problems on. There's also a working glitches thread so you can check which glitches are working right now, and I'm always doing massive giveaways, and at the moment we have a big giveaway going on which is completely free to enter. All of the details are inside the Discord. Do you want a stacked character like me? Then make sure to check out my most reliable source, Bro Modding. They will have you covered for all of your gaming needs. They have an excellent reputation with 4.9 stars on Trustpilot. I highly recommend that you go and check them out. You will not regret it. Once you reach the checkout, make sure to use the code SPACE for a very generous 10% off. So to start off, I will be putting the requirements up on the screen so you know what you need before doing this glitch. For a start, you will need to own a facility, and you will also need to have an Avenger, which needs to have the vehicle workshop. Not the personal storage, it needs to have the vehicle workshop. You will also need the car that we're duplicating, which is the HSW Banshee, and we will be getting into that in just a second. And you will also need some normal Banshees, which you will be replacing with the duplicated cars. All of these cars need to be stored inside your facility. One important thing to note before we get into this as well is that this glitch does not work on the older generation versions of the game. The reason for this is because you cannot get HSW cars on the old gen version. But anyways, moving on to the car that we're duplicating, and this is going to be the HSW Banshee. You can also do this with the Sentinel, but the Banshee sells for the most. So to get the HSW Banshee, all you want to do is order a normal Banshee from the Benny's Motorsports website, and then you're going to take it to the LS Customs and you're going to upgrade it to a HSW Banshee. You can then put as many customizations on as possible, because the more upgrades you put on the car, the more money you will make back when you sell the duplicated cars. Another thing to note is that this does not work with the Banshee GTS. This only works with the normal Bravado Banshees. Now for the cars that we're going to be replacing, this needs to be the normal Bravado Banshees as well. You cannot use just any car to replace with the duplicated cars. So all you're going to do is go onto the Benny's website and order some Bravado Banshees. These do cost 105,000 every time, but I think if you do have one of these starter packs you can get the cars for free. But don't worry, even if you have to pay, it's worth it in the end when you come to sell them. So just fill up your facility full of Bravado Banshees and you will be ready to do the glitch. So once you are set up and you're inside your facility, honestly the rest of the glitch is so quick. You can duplicate a car in under 5 minutes every time. Now before starting the glitch, quickly go to your settings and check your targeting mode and make sure you're not in free aim. Any other targeting mode is fine, but if you are in free aim, go back to story mode and change it over. You also need to open up your interaction menu, go to preferences, then go to map blip options, and you want to press on jobs. Then make sure all jobs is set to custom and all of the rest underneath are set to show. This will bring up all of the blue icons for the jobs on your minimap, which we need for later on in the glitch. So first of all, just jump into the car that you're duplicating and press left on the D-pad to enter your Avenger with the vehicle, and you're then going to exit the vehicle and make your way over to the cockpit. Now this next part is the new method, and you do not need to use Anuak anymore, so it is completely solo. Now there is a little bit of timing involved in the buttons that you need to press, but do not worry, I will explain as best as I can. So if you need, just watch this a couple of times and you will get the hang of it straight away, but if you do need extra help, just go and join my Discord. So once you're in the Avenger cockpit, what you want to do is open up your pause menu, go to Cruise, then go to Leaderboards, and just select any random crew, it doesn't matter. You then want to press view players and you want to join the session of a random player. You should now get 2 different alert screens, and the first alert screen that pops up you want to accept, and then for the second alert screen that says do you want to join a different targeting mode, this one you want to decline. Now if you do not get the second alert screen and it is spawning you up into the sky, that means you are in the same targeting mode as the person you tried to join. But don't worry, just go back and do this again but with a different player, and make sure you're in the different targeting mode, which is why I said at the start, make sure you're set to free aim. Now once you've declined that second alert, you want to go back and then you want to go and hover over safety and alerts. Now for the next steps I'm going to be showing you, you want to be doing this pretty quick, but I'm going to be slowing down the video so I can explain it better. So once you're hovering over safety and alerts, you want to press and hold X if you're on PlayStation or A if you're on Xbox. I'm not 100% sure what that is for PC, but I'm pretty sure you will know if you do play PC. And this next part needs to be done very quickly, so when you're ready you want to release the safety and alerts button. You're then going to press the pause button and left on the D-pad at the exact same time, but with the pause button you want to release it straight away, and with left on the D-pad you want to keep holding that down. Once you've done that, on your screen you should see your character get up to go out of the Avenger, but the safety and alert screen will pop up at the same time. You then very quickly want to press the pause button, and what you should now see is the screen will fade to a black screen behind your map. If you've done that, you can now open up your map, and in the bottom right hand corner it should say switch view, so you want to press that button and that should bring up the whole map and you will be able to see all of the blue jobs on the map. You then just want to hover over one of them and you want to press square if you're on PlayStation or X on Xbox. This should now bring up an alert screen saying do you want to start this job. You then want to accept that alert and it will bring up another alert screen saying that the job is no longer available. You then want to accept that job, and as soon as you've accepted that job you want to open up your interaction menu, and that is the main part of the glitch done. Trust me, once you've done this once you will get the hang of it and you will be able to duplicate a car every 5 minutes. And if you do run into any problems throughout the glitch, I will put a timestamp on the screen in which you can skip back to and start again. But anyways, once you've got the glitch to work you will have the fuzzy grey screen, and you will also have your interaction menu open. Make sure you do not close down your interaction menu yet, and all you're going to do is walk over to one of the cars that you will be replacing, so that will be one of the stock Banshees. Once you're at the Banshee you want to get into the driver's side and you want to wait until the engine starts up. And when you're ready you're going to drive and also back off the interaction menu at the same time. So if you're on PlayStation you're going to be pressing R2 and circle at the same time, and if you're on Xbox you're going to be pressing RT and B at the same time. You should then spawn into the back of the Avenger, but you will be able to see your HSW version of the Banshee. You're then going to get into that car and open up the vehicle workshop and just change anything on the car. I just usually change the colour of the plate, and once you've done that, that is one car successfully duplicated. If you have more stock Banshees and you want to keep duplicating, all you're going to do is head over to your cockpit again and start the glitch again from when you join a session in a different target mode. But once you are done you should see that all of your duplicated cars will be invisible, so don't worry. All you have to do is join a new invite only session, and when you spawn into your facility all of your new duplicated cars will be there. You can also see that all of the plates are brand new, so you do not need to use custom plates. So this is a very safe glitch as long as you abide by the daily sell limit rules, which I'm sure the majority of you know about the daily sell limit, but I still do get a lot of comments about it, so just make sure you're only selling 1 to 2 cars every 18 hours. And if you're selling too many cars you will see that the value of the car will drop every time you sell. So if that's happening to you, you know that you've hit a daily sell limit, and all you have to do is sell a couple of cars every day. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. If you do need any help, just go and join my Discord and make sure to take advantage of this glitch because it will only be up for 48 hours before it's took down due to Rockstar. But thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. If you need any help with the glitches I post, then go ahead and join my free Discord channel. This is where I'm most active. You can join through the link in the description, and you will also see that I have a Patreon. All of my members have full access to the GTA 5 money glitch videos that I make, and those videos include all of the gameplay, which I can't usually post on YouTube. If this is something you're interested in, click the link in the description and check out all of the extra benefits you can receive.